Yeah, you're all very welcome to Tuam Stadium for the County Intermediate Football Championship Final. It's on Spidgel taking on Caltra. It throws in at 2 p.m. and it is a very wet Tuam Stadium, as you can see out in front of me here, which will make conditions difficult for both sides. Caltra back in the final after last year's defeat to St Michael's. They were very impressive in their championship run so far, despite an early loss to Kilkerran Clonberne. While for on Spidgel, they cruised through their group. They did lose to Ancararua in their third game, but since then they have been very impressive, and both sides will look to ace forwards, I suppose. Alan Naughton from the Caltra club, while the O'Leys, Fineen O'Ley and Anton O'Ley and Cormac O'Ley have been very impressive for on Spidgel. It'll be interesting to see whether Liam O'Caneela lines out for on Spidgel today. And while for Caltra, they'll have 4 players, of course, who played last week for Hascrafona in the Senior B hurling championship final. It promises to be a fascinating game. The winners, of course, will play in the Senior Championship next year. That's the carrot here today. It throws in at 2 p.m. It's on Spidgel versus Caltra in the County Intermediate Football Championship final. Bálam fáilte mór críú le chorimh gach duine chuig an ócáid speisialta seo cluiche mór idir gá iarraínta. It's on Spidgel and Caltra in the County Intermediate Football Championship final, live here from Tuam Stadium. Alan Kane joins me in the commentary position. Alan, big game for both teams. The prize is huge. It's senior football next year.
Yeah, Niall, thanks for the introduction. Yeah, look at a real opportunity for both teams, and I suppose Caltra are looking for a bit of bounce back ability from last year, where they lost the county final to St Michael's, and on Spidgel appearing in their intermediate final, and they went down in 2008. I wanted it to last in 2018, so both opportunities look for the big prize of senior status next year.
We'll go through the teams before we start. The Spidgel team will line out as follows in goals. Number 1 is Manus Brannock. The full back line, number 24 Liam O'Faherty, number 3 Darragh McInerney, and number 4 Conal O'Queeve. The half back line is number 6 the team captain Liam O'Cally, number 9 Fineen O'Ley, and number 7 Oisin O'Mirish. Midfield pairing of number 25 Pádraig Owen O'Curran agus Ivor Huckjig Diarmuid O'Drynon. The half forward line, number 10 Cillian O'Ley, number 15 Kieran O'Farrachar, and number 17 Kieran O'Ley. The full forward line, number 19 is Diarmuid O'Din, number 11 is Anthony O'Ley, and wearing number 14 is Cormac O'Ley. So a special day for the O'Leys, all 5 O'Ley brothers playing in the county final today. We will go through the Caltra team. In goal, number 1 is Oran Lockery, number 2 is Shane Lockery, number 3 is Rian Hennelly Ryan, who has recovered from injury to start today, and number 4 is Enda Murray. The half back line wearing number 17 is Robbie Green. At centre half back wearing number 6 is Luke Burke, and number 7 is Darren McCabe. The midfield pairing is number 8 Ross Hannon, and number 9 Owen Naughton. The half forward line wearing number 19 is Evan Naughton, number 11 is the team captain Owen O'Cally, and wearing number 12 is Oisin Butler. And the inside line, Ivor Threjeg, Alan Naughton, number 14 Mikey Mulryan, and number 15 Keelan Murray. That is the team that lines out for Caltra. The Rachor is Anthony Coyne from Milltime. He's out in the middle of the field, almost set to go. We'll have our Owen Naveen in a couple of minutes time, but we saw in the first game, we saw Clare Galway had the breeze in the first half against Annadown. They made it count in that first half. It'll be interesting to see who's playing into the town goal in the first half. That could be a significant bearing in the game, Alan.
It should, yeah. And I suppose the wind is kind of dissipated a small bit here now at the moment, but yeah, definitely kicking into the town half will be a big detrimental for the team that are kicking in the first half. So we'll just stand here for the national anthem.
Yeah, we're going to have the national anthem sung by Maeve Murray from the Caltra GA Club. There you have the rendition of our own Naveen. We're almost set to go in the County Intermediate Football Championship final for 2025. It's on Spidgel taking on Caltra, and of course both sides have won the Intermediate Championship in the past. On Spidgel's was recently enough in 2018 when they beat their neighbours Micheál Brannock, that after extra time, while for Caltra it was way back in 1997, which led on to a wonderful decade for the club, culminating in County Senior and All-Ireland honours, but they're striving now to get back into Senior along with on Spidgel. It's a huge game in the context of I suppose football for these two teams. The winner will be playing Senior next year. Of course, they'll also go through to the Connacht Club Championship, so we're almost set to go here. The Rachor Anthony Coyne is ready to throw in the ball. There's a big crowd here supporting both on Spidgel and Caltra. In the opening game, it was a win for Clare Galway over Annadown. They will take on Carnacatchell now to see who is promoted to the intermediate grade for 2026. But for these two teams, it's to try and get out of the intermediate grade they are. The ball is in, the game is on. The County Intermediate final is underway, and Caltra win it straight away with Mikey Mulrine wearing 14, who catches that out in the middle of the field. Mulrine sprays the ball across the field here to Ross Hannon. Hannon tries to take on Liam O'Kelly. Hannon has the ball in his hand, goes back the field again. Caltra holding possession in the early stages of the game, and the ball is with Darren McCabe. McCabe goes right across the field and he picks out Oisin Butler. Butler now soling forward. He's gone forward. He's gone inside the 45 metre line. He's on the 20 metre line. Butler still going forward. He's pulled to the ground. It's going to be a free in, and it's going to be the opening score of the game, you would think, for Alan Naughton. Good incisive run there by Oisin Butler through the heart of the Unspidgel defence, and a chance here for Naughton to put,
from the throw in
Caltra
there,
in front.
and great catch by the midfielder, and perfectly spun through the middle, and an opportunity here for Freeter Naughton to put this over the bar with a great semi-final against St. Brennan's, and he's an opportunity here for the first score on the board.
Alan Naughton has a fine campaign. 338 he scored in the championship so far. He was very good again in the semi-final. He puts that one straight between the posts. That's his first score of the day, and that's the first score for Caltra. And for any free taker, Alan, to get a nice handy one in front of the post to start with is nice.
Yeah, it is important for Naughton to get that one, and right in front of the post, as I said, Niall, and get the nerves settled down in Caltra. Now we have opportunities here in the junior match as well, where there was two balls on the pitch as well, Niall. So we're
I'd say Manus has shown a bit of experience as well. He's playing against the wind, as you know yourself, being a goalkeeper in the past.
You'll be trying every trick in the book and kicking the ball away and
kick out. So Manus Brannock, the hero of on Spidgel in the semi-final, will take this kick out. Here comes Manus Brannock, sprays the ball out towards this side of the field. The point and no score. The ball is going to break. It's broken into the path of the team captain, Liam O'Kelly. He's fouled there going forward, and he takes the solo and go on. And Spidgel are on the attack. The ball is with their midfielder. It's Fineen O'Lye who's in possession. Fineen has the ball now, wearing number 9, sprays the ball across the field. But good defensive play there by the Caltra men, and Luke Burke comes out with the ball, and Caltra try to recycle there and come out of defence. It's a foul there. It's going to be a free out, and eventually the ball is played to Oisin Butler, and Butler is soloing forward now for Caltra. He's taken off. Butler has been prominent in the early stages of the game, and eventually Caltra work the ball into the ball with Ross Hannon. Hannon tries to get Mikey Mulrine into play. Mikey Mulrine has the ball now for Caltra. He tries to get away from two Spiddlemen there, kicks the ball back the field. It should be won by the Caltra men again. They have numbers. Spiddle have a huge amount of players in defence, but Keelan Murray is in possession. Keelan hand passes the ball across towards Luke Burke, composed player by the Caltra in early stages. Luke Burke goes inside towards Naughton at corner forward. The ball is going to break. It comes off the Spiddle at corner back there. Conal O'Queeve goes out towards the sideline. It should be won by Alan Naughton. He got the scoreable free for Caltra in the early stages of the game. He put it between the posts off that trusty left foot. He's going to go for the second score of the day. He kicks it high in towards the goals, but this one is going to go wide. That is the first wide of the day. I suppose, Alan, Caltra will be the more happier team. They've started that bit better.
They have, and they got a lot of the players on the ball, and we mentioned the goalkeepers there earlier on. I suppose Manus will be a big bear in this game in relation to his experience in his kick out, and you see it there now. He's after kicking out two balls, and after Spidler after winning the two, and like when Bennett's two when the game settles down, he'll make a run up the field or two, but it is important that Spidler on the attack here now. Spidler
on the attack here now with Liam O'Flaherty at the cornerback. Liam O'Flaherty has a man inside. He hand passes the ball inside. Is this a scoreable opportunity for Spidgel to get their first score of the day? The ball is recycled back towards Killeen O'Lye. He's put under serious pressure there by a number of Caltra players, but O'Lye still has the ball in his hand. He plays the ball back the field to Cian O'Farricker. Cian O'Farricker comes out the field again, looking for Iver and Nijek there. Jeremy O'Din inside, but that's going to be a poor effort there. It's the first wide of the day, 2 on Spidgel, but they tried to work the score there, but unfortunately from Spidgel's perspective that ball has gone to the wrong side of the post. That is the first wide for them. Caltra have also kicked a wide so far, and the goalkeeper Oren Lockery will take the kick out now for Caltra. Oren goes over towards the far side of the field. There's 1 point between the sides, and that ball is going to break, and they're in a race for possession here. It should be won by Fineen O'Lye, and Fineen O'Lye playing at centre half back does win that ball, and Fineen O'Lye is in possession for Unspidgel. Of course, Fineen with good inter-county experience for Galway plays the ball towards Liam O'Farrell, and Liam O'Farrell off to Liam O'Kelly. He's fouled there, but Spittle continue going up the field, and Pádraig O'Curran is in possession now for Anspidgel. Pádraig O'Curran goes through the heart of the Calter defence. He goes for the score, but that one goes wide, and that's a second wide for Anspidgel. They've had 2 scoreable opportunities, Alan. They haven't taken them in the early stages.
No, they hadn't, and I suppose it's important that Spittle kind of get them opportunities, like in the broke through, and unfortunately they weren't able to turn them over. But it's a good lively start here, and the crowd have got into the game so far, Niall, and from centre back there for Calter, Liam O'Kelly, the captain, is showing his experience there and getting on breaks and setting the team into it. So, as I said, a few minutes on the clock, and both teams are just settling nicely into the game.
Almost 5 minutes played here. The clock in the scoreboard isn't working here in Tuam Stadium today. That ball is kicked right out towards the middle of the field. Mikey Mulrine goes up. The ball breaks into the path of Finnean O'Lye, who's seen a good bit of the action in the early stages of the game. Finnean O'Lye now soloing forward. He finds himself up on the 45 metre line. He's still going forward. He's going to go for a score from just outside the 20 metre line, and Finnean O'Lye kicks the ball between the posts. He has been prominent, Alan, in the early stages of the game. Showed his county experience there. Beautiful score by Finnean O'Lye. The sides level a point apiece.
Yeah, it's an important stat there. Like in the last four kickouts, Spittle have won the 4 of them, both sides, and O'Lye, as you said, experience in Nottingham came up through the middle and broke the Calter defence and split the post for Spittle.
Oran Lockery takes the kick out. He goes over to the far side of the field looking for Oisin Butler. The ball breaks, and it's a foul on Butler there. The referee says play on as Robbie Green is in possession, or indeed it's Shane Lockery, I should say, the cornerback. Plays the ball across towards Oisin Butler. A point apiece in the early stages. This county intermediate final. Butler takes on his man. He tries to get past his man. Butler trying to make the space to go for a score here off the left boot. This will be a fine score by Oisin Butler. If it goes between the posts, it has gone between the posts. It's a super score by Oisin Butler, the number 12 for Calter. That's a great score, 2 points to 1.
Great score off his left foot. Again, I was fortunate to do the semi-final here against Corofin, and he had a great game that day, and a beautiful sweet left foot over there and put it over notching over the bar.
He has started impressively, it must be said. 2 points to 1. Manus Brannock will take the kick out for Spittle. He goes short, and it just about finds the intended target. I'm not sure it was the intended target, Kieran O'Lye, but Kieran O'Lye is in possession for Spittle going forward. 2 points to 1. The ball is inside towards Anthony O'Lye. A chance for Anthony to put the ball between the posts, but it's caught by the goalkeeper Oran Lockery, and Oran Lockery is composed coming out of defence for Calter. He plays the ball out to Shane Lockery wearing the number 2 jersey. Shane Lockery has Oisin Butler outside him. Oisin Butler, the man who got the last point for Calter, is in possession. He hand passes the ball across the field to Owen Nocton. Nocton has support players, and eventually Calter are able to break out of defence, and the ball is now with Darren McCabe wearing number 7 soloing forward now. McCabe is composed on the ball. He's got a support runner in Ross Hannon. He plays the ball across towards Ross Hannon, and Ross now has the ball. He's got Mikey Mulrine inside him. Ross has decided to come back the field. He does come back the field, and that's a poor pass there, and Robbie Green tries to go down on the ball. Robbie Green, is he fouled? The referee says play on. The ball breaks back towards Butler again, and the hits are going in here. There's a Spittle man on the ground. That's going to be a free to Anspidgel, and it's Oisin O'Murish who's in possession wearing number 7 for Anspidgel. He's soloing forward. Oisin O'Murish has got a support player inside. That support player is Killian O'Lye. Killian tries to come inside his man. He's swung around there. He's on the ground. Referee says play on, and it's won by Darren McCabe again for Calter, who are coming out of defence. McCabe wearing 7 is in possession now. McCabe goes across the field, and Calter's Ross Hannon now has the ball. Ross Hannon, 2 points to 1. We have almost reached the 8th minute of this county intermediate football final. Shane Lockery in possession now for Calter. There's a few hardy souls, Alan, on the far side of the field. The rain is coming down here as Calter still have possession. They're soloing forward. 2 points to 1. They lead with Ross Hannon. He's been prominent as well in the early stages, but good defensive play there by Liam O'Kelly, but the ball breaks back, and a scoreable opportunity here for Calter. That's a good effort by Keelan Murray. Has it come inside the post? It hasn't. It's gone to the wrong side of the post. 2 wides apiece, but it's been highly competitive so far, and Calter just have the edge at the moment.
They do. They seem to be winning a good rush the ball around the middle at the moment, and as you said, a few hardy souls the far side, and it's really ramped up in the county final, I suppose, and this is what the parishes and the villages come out from the day like today, and Manus uses an experience here, a little 4-iron punched up through the middle, and finds his man, Kelly's on the attack for Spittle.
Liam O'Kelly is on the attack, and in fairness to Manus Brannock, his kick-outs have been on the money so far. He's still going forward now, is Liam O'Kelly. Tries to take on Shane Lockery. He does take him on, and eventually the ball is sprayed across the field here towards Killian O'Lye wearing number 10. Killian is under pressure. The ball has worked back, and Anspidgel have possession now. Anspidgel looking to try and get the equaliser. This is a scoreable opportunity here. Is it for the full forward Cormac O'Lye? He plays the ball off towards Cian O'Farrell. Cian O'Farrell is in possession now. He goes back the field again. Anspidgel holding possession. Diarmuid O'Drinan. Diarmuid plays the ball across the field towards Oisin O'Murish, who has seen a good bit of the ball so far. Oisin O'Murish across to the team captain. The team captain is Liam O'Kelly. 2 points to 1. We have almost reached the 9th minute of this county intermediate final. Liam O'Kelly still in possession, takes on his man. Good ball inside. Goal scoring opportunity possibly here for Anspidgel. The ball is into the back of the net. It's not. It's gone to the wrong side of the post actually. It went across the goal there from Anthony O'Lye. It looked to be nestling in the corner of the net, but good incisive play there by Liam O'Kelly. Off to Anthony O'Lye. Went to the wrong side of the post, Alan.
Yeah, the O'Lyes and O'Kelly's are starting to pull the strings a bit for Spittle there, and an opportunity there And just after losing that kick out there again, and Caltra have an opportunity. But the O'Leary brothers, when they get the ball up front, they're fairly lively, and the brotherhood, the 4-5 of them are on the pitch today. That experience will show and will spittle later on.
There was a foul on Mikey Mulrine there, and it's Owen O'Kelly, the team captain, who is in possession now, gets it off to Owen Naughton. Naughton gives it out towards Owen O'Kelly, a late tackle on Owen Naughton there. Referee says play on as Owen O'Kelly is in possession. Owen O'Kelly looks inside to Naughton, who's recovered. Naughton is on the 14-metre line. Owen Naughton going for a score here. This will be a good point by Owen Naughton. Has it gone between the posts? It hasn't. That's a third wide for Caltra. Both sides guilty of a few poor wides early on.
They have, and I suppose the conditions you have to rely that this time of year, I suppose underfoot conditions are tough going, and the ball is a lot more greasier, and they just can't get their underfoot right to plant the foot on the ground to get the opportunity to get a good strike on goal. But Naughton there wide there for Caltra.
So Kikamach on goal Byron Manus Brannock and this Shig on Spidgel. Caltra leads 2-1 in the early stages of this game. 10 minutes gone. Here's the ball is kicked out towards the sideline. That one is going to go out over the line though, and that's going to be a line ball. And the line ball is to Caltra on this side of the field. It's the first kick out that Manus Brannock took that didn't go to the intended party. It's won by Ross Hannon. Hannon inside towards Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine trying to keep the ball in play. Mulrine does keep the ball in play for Caltra. His side lead by 2-1. 10 minutes gone. Here's that ball is sprayed across the field towards Luke Burke. Luke Burke has a support player. That support player is wearing number 3. That's Rian Hennelly Ryan, back in action today for his side Caltra in this county final. And eventually the ball was worked across towards Shane Lockery. Lockery now in possession. Lockery surveys his options. He's got support players beside him. He decides to go past his man there, and he's still soloing forward. Lockery for Caltra. Eventually the ball is worked towards Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly for Caltra now, the team captain. Good ball inside to Shane Lockery, who continue the run. Shane Lockery spins his man. He's going to go for the score, but it should be Manus Brannock's ball. It comes off Manus Brannock and goes out for a 45. It just bounced on the turf there in Tuam Stadium. Comes off Manus Brannock. It could have gone anywhere, Alan.
It goes out for a 45. Especially when the Astro there in the 6-yard box, the ball bounced, and on a day like today, he could go anywhere, and Manus just took the eye off the ball for a split second and it went out for a 45. But small things like that in a county final line make a big difference.
Yeah, they can make a huge difference, as this is going to be a 45-metre free, and the 45-metre free is to Caltra, who lead by 2-1. And this 45 will be taken by Shane Lockery, the man who had that effort that came off Manus Brannock. It skidded on the Astro here in Tuam Stadium, and it goes out for a 45-metre free. And Shane Lockery will take the 45-metre free now for Caltra. He's wearing number 2. He goes for the score. It should be the goalkeeper's ball. It is Manus Brannock's ball, and he's composed there, Brannock, and eventually he hand passes the ball out towards Liam O'Kelly. Liam O'Kelly in now for Unspidgel. He's soloing forward and he's fouled there, and that's going to be a free for Unspidgel. 2-1 in the early stages of the game. Caltra probably have wind advantage in the opening half, so Spittle won't be unduly worried to be a point behind.
No, you can see the flags there along the sideline, and they're moving towards the town end, and Spittle, we kind of said they really haven't kind of got dominated really yet, bar Liam O'Kelly getting his hands with the ball, but they haven't really got ball inside, maybe on 2 opportunities inside in the 45, so another chance here possibly for them.
They have rucked the ball up the field on Spidgel, and the ball is over on the far side of the field. Oisin O'Marish, he's seen a good bit of the ball. Oisin in the early stages of the game, the man wearing 7, he's stalling forward. He's finds himself up on the 20-metre line now. He's looking for a support player. He has a support player in Cormac O'Leary. O'Leary comes outside his man. He's fouled there. Referee is given the advantage for the moment. Cormac O'Leary, wearing number 14, has trying to work this into a scoreable position. He has worked it into a scoreable position, and the referee calls it back when, in fairness, he was about to wind up for the score, Alan.
Yeah, it was only an opportunity, Niall, that he did get a bit of space to pull the trigger, and Manus is going to come for a trot up the field, but maybe Anthony should maybe let him go with the opportunity to play. This advantage will still go, but I suppose the 5-second rule Anthony kind of decided time was up and go back to where he was originally fouled.
Manus Brannock has made his way up to take this free for Unspidgel. Of course, he scored that wonderful 2-pointer to win the semi-final a couple of weeks ago. He scored 4 points that day, and he will take this kick. It's difficult enough when he's at an angle over on the far side of the field. He's between the 20-metre line and the 45-metre line. His side are 2-1 behind at the moment, but this will be a 2-point effort for Manus Brannock. It would put Unspidgel in front in this game. Manus Brannock with the 2-point effort from the free. It goes in towards the goals. He's got the distance, he's got the accuracy. Great strike by Manus Brannock. That's a 2-point score, and when you have that in your locker, as they say, you're always going to bring up your goalkeeper. Great strike by Manus Brannock. 3 points to 2.
It was. His confidence that he pulled a nice strike of the ball over the bar, and we said he could have a big bear in this game going forward. Now we said this before, had the pre-hand of the game, and he's put that, as I said, launching over the bar and give them a 1 point lead.
Spittle lead now by 3 points to 2 as Darren McCabe is in possession. It's a poor pass by Darren McCabe. It's a 50-50 now. It's won in the end though by Owen O'Kelly. Back towards Luke Burke, but Caltra have put themselves under serious pressure. The ball has been lost by the Caltra, but Darren McCabe is going to go down. He's under serious pressure now. 3 on Spidgel men on him, but McCabe does very, very well to come out of defence there. McCabe is soloing forward. He's out towards the middle of the field. 3 points to 2. The intensity is racketing up a small bit here, and the ball is off with Owen Naughton. Naughton now for Caltra. Naughton has a man inside, and eventually Caltra work the ball towards Oisin Butler. Butler has been lively so far. Oisin Butler's got 1 point. Has he got a second? He hasn't. It's gone to the wrong side of the post. It just didn't come in enough, but a good sweeping move down the field by Caltra could have led to a score there.
Yeah, could have, and I suppose Butler just kind of pulled the trigger a bit early, and it just went as we look at it here, the left hand post, it didn't turn in time, and yeah, it was a good breakaway break by Caltra, but unfortunately didn't get in. That's the 4th wide now in the first half so far for Niall, for Caltra, and the kind of the opportunities with the breeze. They'll be looking to keep that score and that percentage down a small bit more.
Yeah, 4 wides for Caltra, 3 for Ron Spidgel as Manus Brannock, the man who got that 2-pointer, kicks the ball straight down the field looking for Cormac Cully. The ball is going to break, and it's going to break inside. It's going to find its way all the way up to the 14 metre line on the far side of the field, and it's broken towards Anthony O'Leigh there, but there was a sliding tackle there. It's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Caltra. And will there be a yellow card here as well, because there was a sliding tackle there by Cormac O'Leigh wearing number 14, and it looks as if he could possibly be picking up a yellow card here.
Yeah, a yellow card, and these days like you can't go to ground like that anymore. Referees will give a yellow card if you're going in with a sliding tackle, even though he didn't make contact with him, the player jumped over him, but no, you can't go in with your feet sliding like that.
3 points to 2. It's Luke Burke with the possession now for Caltra. He's been told to go back by Anthony Kine, whose father Pádraig was honoured last night as part of that Galway Junior All-Ireland winning team from 1985. That ball is won by Oisin Butler. Butler now will be disappointed with his last effort that went wide. The first one he kicked though was beautifully put over the bar as Owen O'Kelly is in possession, the captain for Caltra. 3 points to 2. There's 1 point between the sides. Caltra trying to work the ball up the field here. There are a point in arrears at the moment. O'Kelly is in possession, and he goes back the field towards Ross Hannon. O'Kelly is fouled. Ross Hannon is going to take the solo and go, and Ross Hannon is soloing forward now. He's got Evan Naughton outside him, but Ross Hannon still has the possession. He's looking to break away from Pádraig Owen O'Curran. He does eventually get away from Pádraig Owen O'Curran, plays the ball off to Mikey Mulryan. He's been pulled back there. He's on an advantage here. Mulryan go for the score. That's a lovely score by Mikey Mulryan. It's gone over the bar from the full forward. 3 points apiece. Lovely score there.
Yeah, lovely score. Again. Yeah, and Mulryan is a lively player even from the get-go, from the throw-in. He won that at the beginning of the match, and he's started as he mean to go on with a good score there on his left boot.
3 points apiece. We have reached the second quarter of this game as the ball is kicked over towards the far side of the field. Oisin O'Mirish is in possession for Unspidgel. He's soloing off the right boot. He hand passes the ball across the field, and eventually it's with Dara McInerney, the full-back. Dara McInerney picks out Pádraig Owen O'Curran, and Spittle are trying to work the ball up the field back towards Liam O'Kelly. Liam O'Kelly is the team captain. He has the ball in his hand. A vastly experienced player. Of course, he played in 2018 when they won the championship. They beat their neighbours Micheál Brannock that day. Finian O'Leigh is in possession now. The centre half back, he's trying to get away from Owen Naughton there, and Finian O'Leigh does get away from Owen Naughton. He hand passes the ball right across the field, and eventually it's worked towards Conal O'Queeve over on the far side of the field. He's in possession. He goes back towards Dara McInerney. Dara McInerney for Unspidgel. Good post play by Spittle. They're trying to work the ball out of defence. The sides level at 3 points apiece. Eventually the ball does find its way up towards Keane O'Ferricker. O'Ferricker is in possession now. He hand passes the ball across the field, and Unspidgel have 3 points on the board. Their opponents, Caltra, have 3 points on the board as well. And eventually it's Diarmuid O'Dinn. Diarmuid O'Dinn soloing forward. Now 3 points apiece. Comes inside his man. This is a chance to put his side in front. Good block down there. The ball goes out for a 45. No, it doesn't actually, because Oran Lockery, the goalkeeper, gets there in time to keep it in play, and Oran Lockery is soloing out. He's finding himself almost out in the 45 metre line now. He's got a support player outside him. He loses possession. He's put under serious pressure there. Oran Lockery is fouled, and I think he's kind of relieved Allen to get a free there, because he had lost possession.
He was, and he caught up no man's land really, and he got turned over there. They're going to be under pressure, but Spittle an opportunity now to get this turnover again. Yeah, that's a cheap cough up by Caltra there, and well, he's after winning it back there.
Yeah, Unspidgel are on the attack. It's with Finian O'Leigh now. Finian comes inside his man, 3 points apiece. He got the opening score for Unspidgel. Finian O'Leigh still soloing forward. He's wearing number 9, but he's playing in the half-back line, and eventually this is a scoreable opportunity here for Unspidgel, as this is the lead for Unspidgel. It's not, and Diarmuid O'Dinn puts it wide, but there was a foul on Finian O'Leigh just outside the arc, which means it's going to be a 2-point effort, and Manus Brannock is on his way up again.
Yeah, if Finian was gone inside in for the return pass as well, Niall, if he just got the head up, he was possibly in for a goal, but Manus will, especially the confidence after where he put the last one over Niall, he'll definitely back himself here, but as I said, not until it's on the scoreboard we'll note it down.
Yeah, 18 minutes played here. Manus Brannock, as we said, he could have a major bearing on this game. He's already kicked 1 2-pointer. This one is more central. You would think it's more advantageous, but maybe sometimes when they're that central, it's that bit more difficult to get the curl on the ball as he gets ready to take this free. He's just outside the 2-point arc as he's kicking this one. 3 points apiece. Is this a chance to put Spittle 5-3 in front? Manus Brannock with the free, and Manus puts it straight between the posts. That's 2 2-pointers for Manus Brannock, and he's a huge player in the game, isn't he? 5 points to 3.
He is, and as I said, from place balls, he just has said the way the current game is, 4 points in the clock. Like, you know what I mean? There's 5 scores on the board, and 2 of them have come from Manus, so that's the influential he has in this game.
5 points to 3. The kick out goes over to this side of the field. Spittle have got a foothold in the game, and Liam O'Kelly is in possession. Liam O'Kelly is fouled. He's soloing forward now. Still Liam O'Kelly, the team captain, leading by example. His hand seems to be pulled there, but Darren McCabe does well from Caltra to win back the ball. Darren McCabe now for Caltra. They're trying to work it out in defence. Mikey Mulrine got that last point for them. Plays the ball across to Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly has got a runner. That runner is Keelan Murray. Keelan Murray tries to spin his man. He just spin his man, and Keelan Murray has the ball in his hand. He's got Evan Nocton inside him. Keelan Murray still going forward. Will he be content to fist the ball between the posts? He will. Good score by Keelan Murray there. He just spun the corner back, got away from him. 5 points to 4. Good score.
Yeah, great score, and he said he just turned him and got the corner back for Spittle, got turned on the wrong side of him, and Murray got that bit of space in and punched it notching over the bar. So a good score by Murray. 5
points to 4. Manus Brannock will take the kick out. Manus will go towards this side of the field, and it's underneath it. Who's going to win this ball? It's Spittle who have the ball, and Spittle are trying to work the ball forward there with their corner forwards. That is Keno Ferricker wearing number 15. He's in possession. He decides to take the solo and go, but it's a bit late, which means he's going to give it back towards Finian O'Lye, and Finian O'Lye is in possession now for Anspigeon. His side lead by 5 points to 4, courtesy of those 2 2-pointers by the goalkeeper Manus Brannock. Finian is happy to go back to Pádraig Owen O'Curry, who's recovered from injury. Pádraig Owen O'Curry hand passes the ball up towards Finian O'Lye. Finian with the ball now for Anspigeon. His side lead by 5 points to 4. Good incisive ball in towards Cormac O'Lye. Cormac is in possession. He lays the ball off. This is a chance to put Spittle 6 points to 4 in front. It should be a score. It is a score. I think it's Diarmuid O'Dinn wearing number 19. I think that's put that ball between the posts. We'll just see when he turns. It is Diarmuid O'Dinn. Good score by Diarmuid O'Dinn, and it is 6 points to 4. And again, Finian O'Lye centre to that. Good ball inside to Cormac O'Lye. Quick hands to Diarmuid O'Dinn. Good score. Yeah,
O'Kelly and O'Lye, Finian have their hallmark all over this match so far, and that's what you're looking for, your big players to get on a county final, to put their handmark on the game, and they really have. And as I said, number 6 O'Kelly from captain is playing the captain's role this evening.
The foul on Owen Nocton there from the kick out results in a free to Caltra. Shane Lockery takes it, and he picks out Owen O'Kelly. 6 points to 4. Shane Lockery continues the run forward, and Shane Lockery is in possession. Shane Lockery tries to get it across the field towards Owen Nocton, but it's intercepted by Pádraig Owen O'Curry over there, but he loses possession now, and Owen O'Kelly has it. Owen O'Kelly for Caltra plays the ball off towards Alan Nocton. Nocton with that left boot going for the score. Alan Nocton high in towards the goals, but it's caught by the goalkeeper again. He's fouled though. It's going to be a free in, and I suppose Caltra will be hoping to get more out of Alan Nocton. There's 20 minutes in. He's got 1 point from a free so far. He's kicked 2 into Manus Brannock as well, but he just have the chance here with this free now to get his second score.
Yeah, from the semi-final, Alan Nocton, he was all over the game, and he just hasn't got ball really into him to get him kind of one-on-one with his marker, Conor O'Quave. And as a Spittle have done their homework there, they've put Conor, who's a lively corner back on him, and to mark him and kind of cut out the quick runs of Alan Nocton. But there's an opportunity here for a free.
Alan Nocton with the free, and Alan Nocton, has he got the distance? He has he got the accuracy? He's got that too, and that's another score there for Alan Nocton. Good score for him. 6 points to 5, 2 frees for Alan Nocton. That means there's only a point between the sides. 22 minutes played here, as the kick out is going to be taken by Manus Brannock again. Manus Brannock has been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers so far, as he will get ready to take this kick out. He's side lead by a point though, and he goes route 1 looking for Anthony O'Neill underneath the ball. The ball is going to break, and it's Darren McCabe again, and Darren McCabe gets the ball off towards Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly to Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine tries to come inside Liam O'Kelly. He just come inside Liam O'Kelly. Mulrine soloing forward now. He's trying to make the space to go for a score off the left boot. He comes inside though. He's going to go off the right this time though. Mikey Mulrine goes to the score. Lovely score by Mikey Mulrine. He's got 2 excellent points, 1 from the left, 1 from the right. Size level 6 points apiece.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be in trouble when he went on the left there, Niall, and in fairness to him, he had a bit of cop on to turn back onto the right and put a great score over the bar, and that's what Caltra needed. They needed Mulrine and Nocton to really get a foothold of the game and get their forwards on the ball as much as they can.
6 points apiece. Quick puck out or kick out towards Pádraig Owen O'Curry. Pádraig Owen O'Curry picks out a Spittle man there. That's the man wearing number 24, Liam O'Farrata. He's just to being fouled, and Liam O'Farrata is soloing forward now for Anspigeon. Size level 6 points apiece as Pádraig Owen O'Curry is in possession. He's continued his run forward. Good ball inside towards Finian O'Lye. Finian O'Lye tries to come inside his man, but great defensive play there by the midfielder Owen Nocton, and eventually it's won by Caltra, and they're soloing forward. forward. The sides level, 6 points apiece. And that's going to be a free, a foul on Oisin Butler there, and it's going to be a free, and it's going to be a card, is it, for Finn O'Leary as well. 6 points apiece, but great defensive play there. The block by was it Owen Naughton? Robbie Green's the man has fouled. The block by Owen Naughton on Finn O'Leary there, because it looks as if O'Leary was about to break the line, get through for a score for on Spidgel. Naughton did well. Yeah,
because that was about the fourth time O'Leary has kind of Finian has broke the lines there for on Spidgel. But Naughton used his size and his physicality to get the hand in and get the turnover. So and it's a yellow there, so that might halt his gallop for a while, Finian, in relation to getting a yellow. But great turnover by Caltra.
Yeah, a yellow card there for Finn O'Leary for the foul on Robbie Green. Of course, Robbie Green was part of the Haskell Fohana team were beaten in last week's senior B hurling final. He lays the ball off to Darren McCabe, and eventually Caltra tried to break out of defence, but Naughton is in possession now. Owen Naughton has the ball. Owen Naughton goes back the field again to Darren McCabe. McCabe has got a good piece of the action on this side of the field. Plays the ball towards Owen Naughton. Size level, 6 points apiece in the opening half here. Almost 25 minutes played of the county intermediate football final, and Darren McCabe is in possession again. He breaks the line. He finds himself just outside the scoreable arc. He's inside it now. He's still soloing forward. He tries to engineer probably a free there, but eventually he still has the ball in his hand. He goes back the field towards Oisin Butler. Butler now for Caltra. Sides level, 6 points apiece. Oisin Butler solos off left, solos off right. He makes the space to go for a score here, Oisin Butler. And he hand passes the ball inside towards Alan Naughton. Naughton tries to get away from his man. He's not fouled though. He's put under serious pressure there. And eventually Spittle win the ball back. And it's with Liam O'Kelly who loses possession. He's fouled. It's going to be a free out, I suppose. Oisin Butler probably needed to go for the score himself, or maybe trying to get Alan Naughton into the game. He had made the space to go for the score.
No, Butler, there were opportunity there for Butler to put that over the bar and trying to get, as you said, trying to get Naughton. That wasn't the pass that was on at that time. Is just Butler should have put that over the bar and get Cats reset again. But gives an opportunity now for Manus to get Spittle on the go again.
6 points apiece. There's very little between the sides as Manus Brannock takes that free for on Spidgel to Diarmuid O'Drynan. Diarmuid O'Drynan picks out Dara McInerney. Dara McInerney hand passes the ball towards Keano Farrakher. Keano Farrakher is in possession now. 6 points apiece. Tries to take on his man, but good play there by Darren McCabe. He's had a fine game for Caltra. The wing back, can he keep the ball in play? He can keep it in play. He's under pressure. The ball goes out over the line. But in fairness to Darren McCabe, he's playing well at wing back for Caltra in this game.
He is. He's a strong individual, and he put his near hand in. Technically got that tackle right and used his physicality to get a turnover for Caltra and won back a sideline ball, and Caltra on the run again.
Caltra on the attack with Owen Naughton. He finds himself out towards the middle of the field wearing number 9. He's soloing forward. He's on an advantage here. Size level, 6 points apiece, and there was no advantage accruing according to the referee Anthony Coyne, as Owen O'Kelly was in possession, and Owen O'Kelly will take the free now for Caltra. Size level, 6 points apiece. 26 minutes played here in this first half. We anticipated it was going to be tight. It is tight as Owen O'Kelly waits for the runner. That runner is the centre half back, and that is Luke Burke. Luke Burke has Owen Naughton inside him. That's a 50-50 ball now, hit with the shoulder by Darren McInerney, and I suppose for McInerney's part it was too enticing. The ball was there, coming
it was
on the ground.
It
was a 50-50, and it's going to be a yellow card for Darren McInerney, but it's going to be a 2-point effort, you would think, for Caltra, but it's a difficult one.
It is, yeah. There was no real malice, and the opportunity was there to hit a 50-50 shoulder, and it just came out the wrong side of it. And Anthony Coyne, the referee, is going to speak to him this opportunity, probably brandish a yellow card, just on the titterness of reckless, but look at that's the opportunity the way it is.
The free here to Owen Naughton, the man who was fouled, and known as gingerly getting up from that tackle from Darren McInerney, and Darren McInerney picks up the yellow card for on Spidgel. 6 points apiece. 27 minutes played here, and the free is to Alan Naughton. Alan Naughton, this would be a 2-point effort if it goes between the posts, but he's outside the 45-metre line. This would be a super effort off his left foot if he can put this one over the bar, or will he look for a runner? It looks as if he's winding up for a score here. 6 points apiece. It'll be a massive effort if it goes over the bar, and it's a great effort. It's a high one. It's not a high. It's gone over the bar. It's a superb effort by Alan Naughton. What a 2-point effort there by Alan Naughton. He was a long way out, Alan. He was out past the 45-metre line. He puts it over the bar. Great score, 8 points to 6.
Yeah, technically that was beautifully hit Niall, and efficiently he didn't try to force the ball. He just stroked the ball with the left foot, and beautiful ball right over Manus Brannock's crossbar, and give the opportunity for Cats to go 2 points up.
The free has come though following the kick out. Finn O'Leary was fouled, and it's Cillian O'Leary who took the solo and go, and Cillian O'Leary is in possession now. 8 points to 6, 2 between them. It goes back towards Liam O'Kelly. We've seen fine efforts from both Manus Brannock and Alan Naughton for 2-point efforts so far in this game. Liam O'Kelly gets the ball across towards Pádraig Owen O'Curran, who's been put under pressure there from Owen O'Kelly, but the ball is with Pádraig Owen O'Curran. Pádraig Owen O'Curran soloing forward for on Spidgel. So Pádraig Owen tries to pick out Keane Ferricker. He's under pressure back towards Finney Nolai. So Thon Leroy Janisheg Finney Nolai. Finney Nolai has Pádraig Owen O'Curry outside him. And a good kick pass inside there towards the brother, Anton O'Lai. Anton O'Lai has the ball now. Anton tries to spin his man, kicks the ball across the field towards Kieran O'Lai. The O'Lai's all involved here. The ball is going to break, and it's breaking into the path of Shane Lockery, the cornerback. And Shane Lockery has it now for Caltra. He's put under pressure there. He's trying to work his way out of defence. He does work his way out of defence to Reid Hinnelly Ryan back towards Shane Lockery. He's pulled back there, and that's going to be a free out. And Shane Lockery is soloing forward. He's not happy not to get the solo and goal. But in fairness, he defended well there because there was half a goal effort for on Spidgel. But in fairness to Shane Lockery, he's playing very well at cornerback as well.
And a big plus for Caltra for the final is having the Reid Hinnelly Ryan back there as well to kind of steady up the rear guard. And Spidgel have 2 or 3 opportunities to get on goal there, and the full back line for Caltra have come out on top, which is a big bearing on the game so far that no goal has gone in on Caltra. But the O'Lees up front when they get ball, they're lively. But in fairness to Caltra, they've weathered the ship so far. But the breeze is starting to pick up again a bit, Niall, here in Tuam Stadium.
Yeah, it is, and it's Caltra who have the breeze in that first half. They lead by 8 points to 6. We're going to have 1 minute additional time, which means about a minute and a half left as Mikey Mulrine is in possession now. Mikey's trying to solo forward here, put under serious pressure there. He loses possession, and it's Pádraig Owen O'Curry out towards Liam O'Kelly. Good defensive play there by Spidgel. Liam O'Kelly is in possession now for Spidgel in this Sweeney Isles sponsored county intermediate football championship final. The ball is kicked further forward by Spidgel. They're 2 points in arrears, 8 points to 6. Jim O'Doon inside towards Cormac O'Lai, who tries to spin his man. The ball breaks back, goal scoring opportunity. Jim O'Doon kicks or hand passes it over the bar. The goal was on. He decided to take the score. It's 8 points to 7, but should he have gone for the goal?
I think he should have that opportunity, Niall, possibly, but I suppose a score on the board is better than a missed opportunity, and I suppose you want to keep the scoreboard ticking. But again, there was a goal chance in a county final. There's the opportunity to take, and I suppose he's on the scoreboard now, and that's the main thing. Yeah,
Jim O'Donnell has got 2 points and the ball is caught in the middle of the field by Mikey Mulrine. Mikey Mulrine goes route 1 looking for Alan Naughton in there. The ball is high in towards the goals. The ball is going to break. Who's onto it? Shane Lockery's there. Is it going to be a goal? It's not. It's going to be a free out, and the Caltra supporters not happy with that because it was a dangerous long ball inside towards Alan Naughton. The free was given. It was 50-50.
It was, yeah, and I suppose just a small little flick there. Manus wasn't going to come for it at that opportunity because it was a bit too far out, but Caltra needed a route 1 there, and they were unfortunate to get something out of it.
This will be the last play of the first half. You would think. We are about 20 seconds to go here. It's 8 points to 7. There's 1 point between the sides as Spidgel have possession here. Could they work an equaliser just before half time as Liam O'Kelly makes the space here, and Liam O'Kelly is in possession, the team captain. Liam O'Kelly has the ball now for Spidgel. Could this be the equaliser for Spidgel prior to half time? It's been a very interesting game. Off towards Anton O'Lai. Anton O'Lai comes inside his man. Anton has got a support player. That support player is Killian O'Lai, another one of the O'Lai brothers. 5 of them playing today. Killian O'Lai is in possession now. He's going to go back the field, is he? Jeremy O'Drynon is in possession, and with that Anthony Coyne has blown for half time. There's a point between them at half time. It's 8 points to 7. Caltra had the wind in that first half. They lead by a point at half time, but it's been a top quality game. Very little between the sides, Alan. Both sides will be happy enough going in at half time.
They will, yeah, and I suppose the manager can get them back in a recession and get the game plan going again. But enjoyable first half of the intermediate county final and Niall, and both opportunities for the scores in relation to their lives, and knocked it up front with the 2 point pointers, and I suppose Manus with his 2 frees as well, which has brought up the scoreboard for Spidgel. But I think Spidgel will probably be the happier, and look, as they have some serious weapon in the armoury to come on in the second half, where O'Kelly may come on, or Keneally may come on previous inter-county experience. But look, at half time now, and Caltra have the point lead.
Yeah, Caltra have the point lead at half time as the youngsters from both on Spidgel and Caltra come out onto the field for their exhibition game at half time. They'll be delighted to get a bit of the action here in Tuam Stadium, and why wouldn't they? It's half time here though. There's a point between them at half time. It's Caltra who lead by the narrowest of margins in this county intermediate football final. It's Caltra 8 points on Spidgel 7 points. Alan Naughton has a fine campaign. 338 he scored in the championship so far. He was very good in the semi-final. He puts that one straight between the posts. That's his first score of the game. Finney Nolai now soloing forward. He finds himself up on the 45 metre line. He's still going forward. He's going to go for a score from just outside the 20 metre line, and Finney Nolai kicks the ball Agus Quirigi Fáilte Rash Hig Tuam Stadium for this County Intermediate Football Championship final. We're almost ready to go with the second half here. It's on Spidgale taking on Caltra. There's a point between them at half time. It's Caltra who lead by a point at half time, and Alan, the first few minutes of the second half will be extremely important for both sides.
Yeah, they need to get a foothold straight away now, and Spidgale have the little bit of whatever breeze we have into the scoring in here in Tuam Stadium, and as we just about to say that the mist has started to fall ascending on here in Tuam again, and I think there's is there a sub coming in here for Caltra? 17, is he? No, it's Robbie Green. Apologies,
Robbie
on
Green
the sideline.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
So we're ready to roll here with the second half. Anthony Coyne is the Rachor. Michael Meehan has just passed into my left there, looking very fresh and sprightly as that ball is thrown up. The ball is in, the game is on, and Caltra win it straight away with Mikey Mulrine off towards Robbie Green, and Robbie Green is in the possession for his side. Robbie Green has the ball now, and he gives it back to Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine back towards Green again. 8 points to 7, 1 point between them, but he stood up well there by Liam O'Kelly. He's just have been fouled there, and that's going to be a free in, and a free in to Caltra, and it'll be Alan Naughton who'll come over to take it, and a chance straight away for Caltra to go 2 in front.
Yeah, it's going to be a harder kick now than the one he had in the first half, Niall, in relation to the bit of rain, and the wind is going to his face here now, but no, he's a sweep left foot and Naughton, and he's going to try this opportunity to extend Caltra's lead. 4
points he got in the first half. They were all from frees, and one of those was a 2-pointer, of course, prior to half time, and a great kick it was with that left boot of his. That trusty left boot. He's got 4 points so far. He'll be looking for point number 5. His side lead by a point, 8 points to 7, and this is Alan Naughton with the free. It's gone straight between the posts, and that's point number 5 for Alan Naughton, and his side are 2 points to the good here, 9 points to 7. Of course, Caltra beaten in last year's final by St. Michael's. They're trying to come back up senior again. They won the championship in 1997. As we said on Spidgale, 2018, they won the County Intermediate Championship as Manus Brannock takes the kick out. There's 2 between them now, 9 points to 7. Manus tries to pick out Oisin O'Mirish there. He just picked out Oisin O'Mirish, who's soloing forward. 9 points to 7. And he gives the ball off towards Diarmuid O'Drynon. Diarmuid O'Drynon is in possession. Diarmuid O'Drynon goes back the field towards Finian O'Lye. Finian O'Lye had a productive first half. Scored the opening score for Spidgale. Back to Owen O'Mirish, and 2 points between them again. And Owen O'Mirish goes back towards Pádraig O'Curreen. Pádraig O'Curreen steps inside his man back towards Anthony O'Lye. Anthony O'Lye lays the ball off to Diarmuid O'Drynon. O'Drynon back to O'Mirish. O'Mirish has the ball. Hand passes it to Liam O'Kelly. Liam O'Kelly with the ball now for on Spidgale. Liam O'Kelly has the ball for on Spidgale. He's still soloing forward. He's swung around there. He's going to be a free in. He's soloing forward though. He's on the 20-metre line. Liam O'Kelly going through. That's going to be a free in. It's going to be outside the 2-point arc. So Manus Brannock is making his way up again. He's kicked 2 of them so far, Alan, and he something similar he did in the semi-final, so he's coming up again, and a chance here to draw the size level. 9 points apiece.
If memory doesn't mistake me, I think the one to draw the match the last day was around this spot as well, so he'll bring back the memory tank in relation to this free, and because Butler there kind of came in with a lazy tackle on O'Kelly, and an opportunity for Manus to hit a 2-pointer here. Yeah,
Manus Brannock with the 2-point effort. He has kicked 2 of them so far. 9 points to 7 is the score, so he has 4 out of Spidle's 7 points so far. Manus Brannock with this 2-point effort, hitting in towards the town goal here. A good vantage point from where we're sitting at the moment with this one from Manus Brannock. Here he comes with that trusty right boot. Manus Brannock going for the score. Has it come inside the post? Has it come inside the post? It has. Manus Brannock again. He's ended up now with 6 points so far. 3 2-point efforts. And in many ways, these scores are keeping Spidgale in the game, 9 points apiece.
Yeah, we just, as you said there, we just had a little chat with Mike Meehan. He says it could come down to place balls, and Manus, you said, has a big bear in this with 3 2-pointers with 6 points on the board for Spidgale.
That is 6 points out of the 9 for Spidgale from Manus Brannock, and Caltra have won the free though from Luke Burke. Luke Burke is in possession now for Caltra. He's looking for a support player. Owen O'Kelly has made himself available, and Owen O'Kelly is the team captain. He's got Shane Lockery inside him. He picks out Shane Lockery, who's come forward from that cornerback position. Lockery now has got Luke Burke beside him, but Lockery still has the ball in his hand, and eventually he finds Mikey Mulrine, who kicks 2 good scores in that first half. Mikey Mulrine goes out towards Robbie Green. Robbie Green is in possession now. He's outside the 2-point arc. He goes back the field towards Darren McCabe. Darren McCabe now tries to survey his options. He solos off the right boot, tries to take on his man, and he eventually hand passes the ball to Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly with the ball now. Owen O'Kelly back towards Robbie Green. Robbie Green is forced out towards the middle of the field. He's put under pressure there by Finney O'Lye, and he's just been fouled there, and he kicks the ball quickly inside, and it's 9 points apiece. Is this a scoreable opportunity? Back to Alan Naughton. Naughton has the ball now. Naughton going for the score. Is this the point for Alan Naughton from play? It is. Good score by Alan Naughton from play. He got the pass from Keelan Murray. That's his first from play, and it's 10 points to 9. Good score.
Yeah, just going back to the semi-final as well, and on occasions Naughton goes into the full forward line, Niall, and he used his brother's telepathic instincts there and passed it off to their brother, and a beautiful score by Calstra and Alan putting them a point up.
10 points to 9 as Spiegel try to work the ball out of defence now, and they do work it out of defence towards Darren McInerney, who's wearing number 3, but he's out in the half back line at the moment, and eventually it's Oisin O'Mirish is in possession. O'Mirish is soloing for the number 7, put under pressure there, he's pushed in the back, and that's going to be a free, and it's a solo and go with Anthony O'Lye in possession, and he's told to go back out the field, and his man is about to come up the field again, and they're calling up Manus Brannock again. He's not actually, he's coming up the field, but they've taken it quickly, and I don't think Manus is too happy, and eventually it's with Dara McInerney. Dara McInerney has the ball now for Anspidgel. He's soloing forward. There's a point between them, 10 points to 9. Dara McInerney goes back the field again, and Anspidgel trying to work a score here. They're a point in arrears, and the ball is with Pádraig Owen O'Curreen. Pádraig Owen O'Curreen off towards Anthony O'Lye. Anthony O'Lye hasn't scored in this game yet. He's wearing number 11. He's in possession. He's got Pádraig Owen O'Curreen beside him, and Pádraig Owen O'Curreen has the ball now. Pádraig Owen gives the ball back towards Anthony O'Lye. He's going for a score. I said he hadn't scored. Has he scored this time? I don't think he has. It's gone outside the post, has it? It has gone to the wrong side of the post. The Spittle fans are appealing for a score there. From our vantage point, Alan, it looked to be wide.
It did, Niall. In fairness, I thought that was wide, and I think the crowd here were going to be wide, and I think from the cameras it kind of looks that way it was wide as well, but they're having a look in here now in relation to the sideline.
They're calling over. Is the referee going to come over here to the linesman? And he's actually gone into the umpires. From our vantage point, it looked to stay outside the post.
It did, yeah.
So it'll be just interesting to see what happens here. But the Spittle supporters and players, they were all off their feet, thinking that one had gone over the bar. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here now. Anthony Coyne has gone in towards his umpires, and the umpire did flag it as a wide ball. 6 minutes into the second half, Caltra lead by 10 points to 9. This could be a big moment in the game as Fionnan O'Crohur is about to come in for Anspidgel. Liam O'Kelly is also about to come in for Anspidgel, Liam O'Canila, I should say, is about to come in for Anspidgel. He'll be going into the attack, you would think. So 2 big subs coming in for Anspidgel. Anthony Coyne speaking to the umpires here. This could be a big moment, Alan.
Big bear and point, I think he's going to go over those.
He's given it. Given it. It's a 2-point effort. It's Anthony O'Lye. From our vantage point, it looked outside the post, but it's been given. And suddenly, Spittle are ahead by a point, 11 points to 10.
Yeah, the big turning point here in addition to getting the crowd as well, and just the time substitutions as well for Anspidgel. It could be a big turning point in this game, but it'd be a pity if it goes down to this, to come down to the end, Niall, that it's going to be a point either way, and this is going to be the deciding factor of this game. Yeah,
the Caltra fans not happy with that one. They're booing that decision, but the point it's been given. It's a 2-point effort. We haven't seen it on the screen on the second attempt, but it looked from our vantage point as if it was the wrong side of the post. But it's been given. 11 points to 10. 2 subs on the Spidgel, as we said. And they are Fionnan O'Crohur and Liam O'Canila are in for Anspidgel. The ball is kicked out towards the middle of the field, and Spittle have it again with Keno Farrakher over there. He's soloing forward now. Kicks the ball inside towards Cormac O'Lye. Cormac O'Lye tries to spin his man. Cormac O'Lye inside towards O'Dynn. Back towards Cormac O'Lye again. Cormac O'Lye has got a support player. That's Anthony O'Lye. Anthony O'Lye with the ball in towards the goal. Just taken by the goalkeeper, Oran Lockery. And well saved by Oran Lockery, the goalkeeper. Out towards Darren McCabe. Darren McCabe is in possession. Darren McCabe out towards Ross Hannon in the middle of the field. Ross Hannon off towards Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly soloing forward. It's livening up here. Alan Naughton has made the run. Has he found Alan Naughton? He has found Alan Naughton. Naughton has the ball. He's put under pressure by Darren McInerney. He's adjudged to have been fouled there. And that's a harsh free. Give it against Darren McInerney there. And it's a scoreable opportunity from outside the arc as that starts trying to level it up, Alan, in one sense.
Yeah, I think there's an opportunity. I don't think that was a free, and maybe the crowd or the decibel levels have risen here an octane or two at Niall in Tuam Stadium, and I think that's it. The crowd has borne that free, but that was on the parameters of a possibly not a free. Yeah,
Darren McInerney was the man who judged for a foul, but Alan Naughton will take the free from outside the 45-metre arc. This would put his side back in front again. Alan Naughton with this free now for Caltra. They're a point in arrears, 11 points to 10. Alan Naughton kicks it high. He kicks it straight between the posts. Great score by Alan Naughton. That's his second 2-pointer. That's his 8th score of the day. And suddenly they're in front again, 12 points to 11.
Yeah, we're just saying Nocton hadn't got much in the first half, but really you're looking for your main man to get frees and opportunities when the crowd and everything was looking for that score, and he delivered. And he's a beautiful striker of a ball.
He's kicked 4 now in the second half out of the 8, as it looks as if Caltra are going to the bench with Luke Cosgrove about to come on. Pádraig O'Corrine is in possession, 12 points to 11 as Pádraig O'Corrine has the ball now for Spidgel. His side 1 point in arrears. Liam O'Kelly is in possession. Liam O'Kelly tries to work it out of defence. The team captain is going forward now. Hand passes the ball off towards Dara McInerney. He kicks the ball further forward towards Cillian O'Leigh. Cillian O'Leigh wearing number 10. He's got McInerney with him. Fionn O'Leigh is bursting the gut to get into this action as well. Off towards McInerney. Dara McInerney has it. Dara McInerney from Spidgel. A shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. It breaks out again. Is this going to be the equaliser? And well saved there by Oran Lockery. Oran goes back the field towards the sub that's come on. O'Canela. Liam O'Canela goes to the score, but great defensive pressure put on there by Shane Lockery. The ball goes out for a 45-metre free, but Oran Lockery, the goalkeeper, did well to save from Dara McInerney, and in fairness it's getting lively now, isn't it?
It is getting really enjoyable, and I think there's an opportunity for 45 here, but he just dropped back into the pocket and the ball didn't come out to him fast enough to pull the trigger for the 2-pointer, and now there's an opportunity for 45, and cue the man from the custodian from Spidel, and Manus is going to come up again.
Yeah, Manus Brannock coming up to kick this one. Luke Cosgrove is in place of number 8 there, Ross Hannon for Caltra. 12 points to 11. There's 1 point between them. It's delicately poised here in Tuam Stadium. 10 minutes gone now in the second half here. We're after getting the text there saying it was a very tight call for that 2-point effort that was given on Spidgel, but this is a chance here for Manus Brannock. Manus Brannock has kicked 3 2-pointers. This is a 45. Could this be point number 7 in this county final for Manus Brannock? Manus Brannock goes for the score for Spidgel. This one goes to the wrong side of the post, and that is a 5th wide for Spidgel. Caltra have kicked 4. There's a point between them on the scoreboard. Caltra leading by 12 points to 11 in the County Intermediate Football Championship final for 2025. The winners will be playing senior football next year, as this kick out is going to come from Oran Lockery for Caltra, the goalkeeper. Oran Lockery goes route 1 down the middle, and the ball is being held up in the wind there. Who's going to win it? Mikey Mulrine tries to win it. He gets a slight push in the back there, and Caltra have possession with Darren McCabe. McCabe takes the free inside towards Keelan Murray. Keelan Murray got 1 point in the first half. Is he going to wind up for a second score? He's going to go off the left, is he? He's going to wait for Alan Nocton. Nocton has it, blocked superbly there by Darren McInerney, who's had a fine second half. The ball breaks out towards Finian O'Leigh. Finian O'Leigh goes down on the ball, gets there ahead of Alan Nocton. Finian O'Leigh bursting out of defence now for Spidgel. He's on the 45-metre line. Good hand pass out towards Keano Ferricker over on the far side of the field. He tries to work his way out of defence, but the ball has been overturned there, and Caltra have it with Luke Burke over on the far side of the field. He's on the ground. He gets the ball back to Robbie Green. Robbie Green sprays it off towards Owen Nocton, or Owen O'Kelly I should say. 12 points to 11. Owen O'Kelly is in possession now. Owen O'Kelly, the team captain, loses possession. Has time to go down on it though, and he gets the ball across towards Luke Burke. Burke now soloing forward. 12 points to 11. There's 1 point between them. We have reached the 13th minute of the second half, and that ball is kicked back towards Oisin Butler. Butler is in possession now. He got the first score of the day, or the second score of the day for Caltra. We're actually in the 12th minute I should say, as Oisin Butler is in possession. The ball goes inside towards the sub, Luke Cosgrove. Luke Cosgrove goes back towards Shane Lockery. Shane Lockery gives the ball off towards Mikey Mulrine. He got a point, or got 2 points in the first half. 1 from the right boot, 1 from the left boot. He's soloing one way, he's soloing the other. He's making the space to go for a score. This will be a mighty point if it goes over the bar, but that one goes astray from Mikey Mulrine, and the ball is going to break. It's a dangerous ball. Who's onto it quick? It's Keano Ferricker who's onto it, and eventually it's Liam O'Kelly who has the ball from Spidgel, the team captain, off towards Oisin O'Mirish in the break out of defence, and Liam O'Canela has it. Liam O'Canela got that point for Galway against Mayo. That was crucial in the Connacht Championship this year.
Great turnover.
A great tackle by Robbie Green, and the referee has decided it's going to be a free. And in fairness, it's really hotting up out here. Both sets of supporters, in fairness now, Alan, are getting behind their teams.
It's a boiling point here in Tuam, and I suppose the big stake is to be senior footballers next year, and that's a lot on the line here for both teams.
Anthony O'Leigh kicks the ball in, but it's been intercepted, and Caltra win back position, and Caltra are working the ball out of defence with Enda Murray. Murray hand passes the ball towards Luke Cosgrove, the sub. The ball breaks out of his path. He picks it up though. Luke Cosgrove hand passes the ball right across the field into no man's land. Really gets away with that one, and eventually it's Owen O'Kelly. He's put under serious pressure there from Finian O'Leigh. Owen O'Kelly loses possession. O'Leigh tries to win it back. O'Kelly is lying in the ball. It's going to be a free, and it's not. Finian O'Leigh tries to go down, and O'Leigh has it for Spidgel. Finian O'Leigh is with the ball. He was very close to the ground there, but Finian O'Leigh has the ball. He gets the ball across towards Liam O'Kelly. Liam O'Kelly is with the ball now for Spidgel. Liam O'Kelly soloing forward for Spidgel. Liam O'Kelly took a and passed to Keano Ferricker. Keano Ferricker is on the ball now. Keano Ferricker lays the ball off to Cormac O'Leigh over on the far side of the field. Cormac O'Leigh back towards Oisin O'Mirish. O'Mirish now for Spidgel. Across towards Finian O'Leigh again. Finian O'Leigh has got Liam O'Canela outside him here. Finney O'Leigh, will he look for O'Keneally? He won't. He look inside towards Killian O'Leigh. The ball is with Killian O'Leigh, tries to come inside his man. Is this the equaliser? Killian O'Leigh high, Killian O'Leigh straight between the posts. The sides are level, 12 points apiece, and Killian O'Leigh is the man. Good score, 12 apiece.
Yeah, good score by Unspittle, and as I said, it brings it back to a draw match here in Tuam, and yeah, things are really exciting, and as I said, Anthony Coyne now needs to kind of settle into the game now as well in relation to a few bits and pieces there, and don't give the crowd any opportunity to decide a free or anything like that.
Oran Lockery will take the kick out. The sides are level, 12 points apiece. 14 minutes gone in the second half. The ball is going to break in the middle of the field, and it's won by Unspidgel, and eventually the ball finds its way up to the substitute, Fionn O'Croher. Fionn O'Croher wearing number 13 inside towards Cormac O'Leigh. The ball is with Cormac O'Leigh. He gets there ahead of the cornerback Enda Murray. Cormac O'Leigh tries to take him on. Cormac O'Leigh will go back towards Oisin O'Mirish. Oisin O'Mirish hand passes the ball across towards the man who got the last point. That is Killian O'Leigh. Killian O'Leigh goes back to Pádraig Owen O'Drynan wearing number 25. O'Drynan off to Finney O'Leigh. Finney O'Leigh now has the ball for Unspidgel. He's surveying his options before he decides to go back towards the sub, Liam O'Keneally. He's a big sub to be bringing on. Liam O'Keneally, he's playing a good bit from the goal though. Liam O'Keneally is in possession, gives the ball inside towards Anton O'Leigh. Can he get there ahead of his man? Good defensive play there, but the ball breaks out towards Oisin O'Mirish. Oisin O'Mirish is in possession now. Oisin O'Mirish off towards Killian O'Leigh. Killian O'Leigh inside towards Anton O'Leigh. Can he keep it in play? Can he get there ahead of his man? He can't. It's a penalty. There's a penalty given here. It's a decision is given a penalty here to Unspidgel. The referee Anthony Coyne has said that off the ball, the Caltra corner back, or the Caltra full back, Rian Hennelly Ryan pulled the Spittle player. It's going to be a penalty. This is a big decision by Anthony Coyne.
A massive decision, and we just don't have the opportunity to watch the replay in relation to that, Niall. But
we were watching Owen O'Kelly and Anthony O'Leigh. The ball was going out towards the sideline. O'Kelly seemed to get the touch in to go for a 45, but it looks as if Rian Hennelly Ryan has been adjudged to have pulled back. Is it Cormac O'Leigh? And the referee has given a penalty. Two big moments have gone against Caltra in this game.
Massive. These are big turning points, and as I said, if this goes in, it could be a massive bearing in this game in county final now.
The penalty is to Unspidgel. It is Anthony O'Leigh who will take the penalty. The sides are level, 12 points apiece. Here comes O'Leigh with the penalty. It's into the back of the net. It's a goal for Anthony O'Leigh. Coolish Unspidgel, and they lead by 112 to 12 points. Anthony O'Leigh, who got a point already for the 2-pointer, he's now got that point as well, or that goal, which puts them 112 to 12 points in front. He's scored the two contentious scores in the game. That was a big decision to make by the referee Anthony Coyne.
Yeah, as you said, we were watching the kind of the ball that went out for the 45 now, but obviously Anthony seen inside that. I think it was the pullback on Funneen and Conner in relationship for the penalty, but Caltra needs something special now to get back into this game.
Caltra are on the attack. The ball goes inside towards Keelan Murray. He's going to go for the score. This will be a great response by Caltra. It's a great score by Keelan Murray. It's his second score of the day. 112 to 13 points. But that goal by Unspidgel from the penalty from Anthony O'Leigh sees them into a 2-point lead now. 112 to 13 points. 17 minutes gone in the second half. The kick out goes over to the far side of the field. Is with Darragh McInerney. Darragh McInerney has the ball and he passes it off towards Keano Ferricker. He's soloing forward now. The man wearing number 15, he's got a support player in Finian O'Leigh. Will he give it to Finian O'Leigh? He's on an advantage here. He's fouled and it's going to be a free in, and this is going to be a scoreable opportunity again. He probably should have given it to O'Leigh. The referee has brought it in front of the goals. It's going to be a tap over score now for Unspidgel. This will put them 3 in front again.
Yeah, just looking down at the sideline there for Caltra, and Gabriel Nocton and his crew were telling the lads to calm down. There's a lot of time left in this game, Niall, to get it over the line, but they just need to calm heads in a situation like this, because if they start getting mouthy or anything, that's the referee, he will punish them, which is just when Julie did there. So
Chancella Anthony O'Leigh for Unspidgel with this free just outside the 20-metre line. It should be a score for Anthony O'Leigh, but straight between the posts by Anthony O'Leigh, and that's a goal and 3 points in the second half for Anthony O'Leigh, and all of a sudden it's 1 goal and 13 points to 13 points, and there's 3 between them, and Oran Lockery will take the kick out now. The goal from Anthony O'Leigh from the contentious penalty means there's 3 between them. Well taken by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field for Caltra. He's trying to solo forward. He's under serious pressure there. He gets past Pádraig Owen O'Curry and Liam O'Kelly. He's still in possession. He's on an advantage, and he's going to come back for the free, no doubt, just outside the 45-metre line, but this is against the wind, and it's going to be McCabe who has the ball now, wearing number 7. That is Darren McCabe. Darren McCabe kicks the ball inside, looking for Owen Nocton. The ball breaks past Owen Nocton, and it should be Manus Bannock's ball, and Manus Bannock has the ball in his hand, and the referee has there's a head injury, I think, to Owen Nocton, and that's going to be negating the game. Will stop for a couple of moments as the ball went in towards Manus Bannock, but the goal, it's going to be talking about. The 2-point effort from Anthony O'Leigh is going to be spoken about as well. 113 to 13 points.
Yeah, you're talking about a 5-point turnaround there in relation to this, the penalty and the 2-pointer, and yeah, when the minor things in relation to these intermediate championship finals, it's going to come round across the line, but I hope it doesn't cost Caltra. But as I said, we don't want to fines decided and referees' decisions, but look at that's what lies ahead of them now. They've 14 or 15 minutes to go to get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, Manus Brannock has the kick out on Spidgel. Manus has kicked 3 2-pointers in this game. Manus Brannock kicks the ball out towards the middle of the field as Fionn O'Leary or Anton O'Leary flicks the ball off towards Dara McInerney. McInerney has seen a good bit of the action in the second half. Dara McInerney soloing forward from Spidgel. He's still soloing forward. He's found his way through. He's judged to have over carried the ball there because he was about to pass the ball inside to Fionn O'Croher, who would have been straight through on goal, but he took too many steps according to the ratio. It's going to be a free out. The ball is going to be brought forward as well, and eventually the ball will find its way up towards the 65 metre line on the far side of the field, and it's going to be a free to Darren McCabe and to Caltra. Darren McCabe kicks the ball across towards Robbie Green. Robbie Green in possession now. Robbie Green goes across the field again to the team captain Owen O'Cally. 113 for Spidgel, 13 points for Caltra, and we are into the final aspect of this county intermediate football championship final. We have 20 minutes almost played, 10 minutes to go here plus whatever additional time, and Caltra have made the decisive break here. It's the number 12 going through the Chile goal scoring opportunity. Good save by the goalkeeper from the wing forward, Oisin Butler. The goal was at his mercy, but Manus Brannock stood big. The goal chance was there for Caltra.
Yeah, that was the opportunity, and in fairness to Manus, he stood big, and the referee played advantage for Murray to get the shot off, and Manus did his job there and got a good stop on it for an opportunity here for Caltra for the 45.
Yeah, it's going to be a free actually.
Free actually,
back,
yeah.
actually,
Sorry,
Kieran Harkin, the Anna man, is the linesman over on the far side of the field. He's going to position it for Alan Naughton, but Oisin Butler got through there, and Oisin Butler had a goal scoring opportunity there, and Naughton takes the quick free in towards Keelan Murray. Is he going to give it to Naughton again? Murray's going to go for the score himself. He's got 2 so far. That one is going to hang up in the air. It's a dangerous ball, but it's going to go wide, and that is the first wide of the second half for Caltra. It's their 5th. Spittle have also kicked 5, but it's the goal is the decisive score between the sides. Anthony O'Leary's penalty is the difference between the sides so far. 113 for Spidgel. Caltra 13 points, and if we look at the flags over on the far side, under the scoreboard, they're blowing very, very heavily in favour on Spidgel now in the second half. As the ball is with Pádraig O'Corrine over around Hevel. Pádraig O'Corrine is soloing forward now for on Spidgel. He hand passes the ball across the field towards Oisin O'Mirish. So Niraj Inishig Oisin O'Mirish, and he hand passes the ball off towards Fionn O'Leary. Fionn O'Leary has got 1 point in the first half for Spidgel, but he's seen a good bit of the ball inside towards the sub. Fionn O'Croher. Fionn O'Croher has the ball now for Spidgel. Fionn O'Croher hand passes the ball back towards Anton O'Leary, who's got a goal and 3 points in the second half. Anton O'Leary inside towards the brother. That's Cormac O'Leary. Cormac O'Leary lays the ball off to Keane O'Ferricker. O'Ferricker has it. He got a support player inside, and he stood up there by Mikey Mulrine. He's adjudged to have been foul there, and it's going to be a free out and free given against Spidgel there. And eventually Caltra have the ball up the field, and they look for Owen Naughton. Can he get there ahead of the medic from the Spittle team? The medic just gets out of the way as the ball goes towards Owen Naughton. Owen Naughton has the ball now. Owen Naughton, 1 goal and 13 points to 13 points. Naughton is going to come out the field. He's going to look for Oisin Butler, is he? Owen Naughton still has the ball, lays the ball off towards Owen O'Cally, who tries to make that defence splitting run. Owen O'Cally is in possession. He goes back towards Luke Cosgrove. Luke Cosgrove has the ball now. Luke Cosgrove hand passes it off to Owen Naughton again, and Owen Naughton trying to drive away through the heart of that Spittle defence. He's not able to do so. He's fouled though. The referee has given the advantage of the ball inside towards Luke Cosgrove. The ball is going to break. It's going to be a free in from outside the 2-point arc, and it's Alan Naughton no doubt who'll come out to take it for Caltra. 113 to 13 points, but in fairness to Spidgel, they're defending very, very well there, and they're not giving any opportunity for Caltra to break through.
They're getting the numbers back, and Kelly there stood up and Naughton, but he's having a certain lead to get a hands-on ball now, knocked around the middle and dictate games around the middle, but look at an opportunity for Caltra to get back into this game, and they need something just to get a spark. A goal or a 2-pointer here, this would be critical, and see how this can go. This is a big kick for Alan.
Alan Naughton has got 8 points so far, including 2 2-pointers. There's 3 points between them. 113 for Spidgel, 13 points for Caltra. Alan Naughton with the kick. It goes in towards the goal. It's a good effort. It's a superb effort by Alan Naughton. It's over the bar. It's a 2-pointer, and that's point number 9 and 10, if you want to call it, for Alan Naughton so far today. 113 to 15 points. His side needed a score. That's an inspirational point. Back to 1.
Massive, and I was thinking to myself he should be taking an extra yard or 2, but obviously he didn't need it, and he put a great strike over the bar. But that's what I said earlier on. and you just need your big men to stand up and get a score in a county final.
Manus Brannock with the kick out. It goes route one down the field. It's taken out of the air superbly by Owen Naughton again. Owen Naughton soloing forward now for Caltra. He's got a support player outside him in Shane Lockreef, but he still holds on to possession. He goes back the field and to Mikey Mulrine, back towards Owen Naughton again. A big fielder is Owen Naughton. Gets the ball off towards Owen O'Kelly. Owen O'Kelly back towards Naughton again. Owen Naughton is in possession. He goes back the field towards Darren McCabe. McCabe has it. He hand passes the ball off towards Oisin Butler. Oisin Butler now tries to take on his man. 1 point between the time. Oisin Butler puts on the afterburners. He's soloing through. He's gone through the heart of the defence. Butler with a shot. It's over the bar. The sides are level. Great score by Oisin Butler. 2 inspirational scores. The 2-point effort from Alan Naughton. That's a magnificent score by Oisin Butler. The sides level 113 to 16 points.
Stuff here now, Niall, and it's come down to Middle and Posh with a few subs coming on, but Owen Naughton there has really got a stranglehold this game around the middle. He came out and won that clean ball and got the opportunity for the Caltra to get the equaliser, and Butler put on the afterburners, you said, and it paced Burns and they killed the defender and put it over the bar. Probably an opportunity for a goal, but I think he's right to take the point to make them draw a game.
Sean O'Curran is coming on for his brother Pádraig Owen O'Curran. Pádraig Owen O'Curran just coming back from injury, but just after Alan Naughton pointed the 2-pointer, I saw the Caltra management telling their players just to push forward, and they did that, and Owen Naughton caught the ball, laid it off towards the wing forward Oisin Butler. He put on the afterburners, as we said, and the sides are level 113 to 16 points. 6.5 minutes to go here as that ball is kicked out towards the middle of the field. It's going to be won by Liam O'Kenneally. He did very well, Liam O'Kenneally, the sub. He can pass the ball off towards Darren McInerney. He's soloing forward now for Spidgel. He finds himself on the 45-metre line. He kicks it inside towards Cormac O'Leary. Cormac O'Leary is in possession. He drops it out of his hand. He's time to go back and pick it at the second and back to Anton O'Leary. He's going for a 2-pointer. That one is not going to come inside the post, and there's an ironic cheer from the Caltra crowd there as that one goes to the wrong side of the post from Anthony O'Leary. It's 113 to 16 points, and Oran Lockery will take the kick out. It's delicately poised. This could go either way, Alan.
Niall, you said before the match this could end in a draw. Joe, it's 5 minutes on the clock here. You're spot on. It's a draw match, and I suppose the crowd really have got Anthony O'Leary's back in relation to the 2 scores he's got. The
Finian O'Leary wins the kick out. He's on the attack for Unspidgel. This is the lead. Blocked superbly there by Owen Naughton again, who blocks that ball, and eventually the ball is cleared down the field, and Caltra on the attack. It was actually the cornerback Ian Demurra who blocked it off to Owen Naughton inside towards Alan Naughton. Naughton has the ball now. Alan Naughton's got 10 points so far. He tries to come inside his man. Alan Naughton, is he going to wind up for a score here to possibly put Caltra in front? But in comes Liam O'Kelly, puts him under serious pressure. Is there going to be a free in? It's not. It's won superbly by the cornerback back there, and it's Conor Loqueeve coming out of defence. Conor Loqueeve kicks the ball further forward. It's going to be a free. Diarmuid O'Dinn is fouled. Diarmuid O'Dinn is soloing forward, and it's going to be a free to on Spidgel. We just need to catch our breath a small bit here because the crowd are really getting behind their sides out here. And is he bringing the ball forward? He is bringing it forward. He's bringing the ball forward. Not quite sure why. Was there the defender blocked as he was coming out of defence? And it's going to be a free, and it's going to be a free just on the 45-metre line. And it's Manus Brannock who's going to take the free on just outside the 45-metre line, and this is the chance for another 2-pointer from Manus Brannock.
Yeah, I think there's a back chat there to the referee. I think it was in relation to that why he's bringing it forward, but it's a big opportunity for Unspidgel, look, they were going forward, Caltra, and unfortunate turnover, and now it's another chance for Manus to put this 2-pointer over the bar.
Sean Kane has come in for Caltra. A big move. Obviously, Sean Kane has been injured. He's in now with 3 minutes to go here as Manus Brannock will take this free. This would put Unspidgel in front by 2 points. Manus Brannock has kicked 3 2-pointers so far. He goes short with that one in towards Anthony O'Leary. Anthony O'Leary is in possession now. Anthony tries to turn away from his man. Anthony O'Leary gets the ball back to Cormac O'Leary. Cormac O'Leary off to the sub that come on, Sean O'Curran. Is Sean O'Curran going to be the hero? He's going to play the ball back out towards Anthony O'Leary again. Anthony O'Leary has got Oisin O'Murish in support, but Anthony O'Leary is in possession. Anthony goes back to Finian O'Leary. Finian O'Leary has a support player inside. It's another one of the O'Learys. It's Killian O'Leary back towards back to Finian. Finian off to Liam O'Kenneally. Liam O'Kenneally towards Darren McInerney or Liam O'Kelly, I should say. Liam O'Kelly is in possession. Liam O'Kelly, the team captain, hand passes the ball inside towards the sub. O'Curran, Sean O'Curran goes back the field again. That's a free in surely, and it's going to be a scoreable effort here now for Unspidgel, and this is a chance for them with Anthony O'Leary probably to take this free to go in front with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, an opportunity there on the left foot for Anthony to put this over the bar. He got over here on the right hand side. He didn't want to pull the trigger. He knew what was what was in line and didn't suit him on the right hand side. But this is a perfect opportunity now for a left footed kicker, and see how he goes with the opportunity to put his team in the lead with about 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, we have about 2.5 minutes to go of normal time here, plus whatever additional time will be added on here as Anthony Olai takes the free for Anspidgel. He's got 1-3 in the second half. Is that about to be 1-4? It is 1-4. It's over the bar. Good score by Anthony Olai, and Anspidgel are in front again. 1 goal and 14 points for Anspidgel. It's Caltra 16 points. 2 minutes plus whatever additional time will be added on in the county intermediate final. Anthony Olai has kicked a goal and 4 points in the second half. The goalkeeper Lockery goes long. He looks for Mikey Mulrine out there. The ball is going to break, and Anspidgel have it out there, and the ball is with the sub Fionn O'Croher. Fionn O'Croher hand passed the ball across the field towards Dara McInerney. Dara McInerney took and she hand passed though Sean O'Currine here, and he well than Fork. So Sean O'Currine, Aaron Pell. So Sean O'Currine is on the ball now. Sean O'Currine is in possession. Sean O'Currine is going to go for a score. Sean O'Currine high. Sean O'Currine Heron Trasdown on a scorer fod. It's Sean O'Curine the sub, and all of a sudden it's 115 to 16 points. That's a superb score by Sean O'Curine.
Yeah, he put the hand up to the crowd, and he knew once a minute he hit that, it was going straight over the bar. But now Calton need an opportunity for a 2-pointer to get level in this game. And look, as I said, possibly with the added time and all that could be, and the substitution, you could have 5 or 6 more minutes in this county final.
The kick out goes from Oran Lockery out towards the middle of the field. There's two between them. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Mikey Mulrine. This could be a goal scoring opportunity as the ball is with Robbie Green. Robbie Green bearing down a goal. Robbie Green with a shot. A goal! A goal by Robbie Green into the back of the net. A brilliant take by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field. Inside to Robbie Green. He made no mistake. What a goal! 116 to 115.
He's been outstanding, Mikey Mulrine. He went up in the clouds there, old style, and collects the ball, and they're after winning the break around here in the middle again. It's all momentum now, Calts at the moment. Big turning point there with that goal, but a great score by the hurler come footballer Robbie Green.
Yeah, he was playing for Haskell Fohan last week. They were beaten. There's going to be 4 minutes additional time. It's a free. Alan Naughton is the man that's fouled over on the far side of the field. Sean O'Currine had kicked a superb point to put Anspidgel 2 in front, but a brilliant take in the middle of the field by Mikey Mulrine inside towards Robbie Green. He ghosted in past the Anspidgel defence, and off his left boot he hit an unstoppable shot past Manus Brannock.
Yeah, there was no stopping that. It just hit the Daster in front of Manus, and no opportunity to get a save in that. And I think there's just calm heads needed now on both sides, but as we said, there's a few minutes left in this county final, could go anyway. So Caltra, with their noses in front, they just need to calm heads on and get on ball. But look, there's an opportunity here. They've been in this position last year as well now in relation to county final tight, and they need to, as they battle down the hatch now, if they want to get over the line.
There's 4 minutes additional time. We're into the 4 minutes additional time. There's a sub on the Caltra team. Darren McCabe is the man who's gone off the Caltra team. Into the team comes Conor O'Neill. They have a free over on the far side of the field. Can Anspidgel respond now to that goal by Robbie Green? The ball is kicked right across the field. It's a 50-50 ball. Who's going to win it? It's going to be one by Luke Cosgrove. He's adjudged to have been fouled there. It's going to be a free in. This is a chance to put Caltra 2 in front.
Oh, and a bit of back chat now in fairness.
And it's brought right in front of the goals. And this is a tap over score now, and this will put Caltra 2 in front.
Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. In fairness, Anthony, he's been on top of that all day. If there's any bit of back chat, he'll bring it forward, and this will make an easy option for Naughton, put them 2 points ahead coming down the final furlong. But the boys down the middle for Caltra have been there superior so far in the moment, and you're looking at Owen Naughton, Owen O'Kelly and Mikey Mulrine, and you have the scoring chief Alan Naughton inside putting scores. This is going to be his 12th point. I
think it's 11th.
11th, yeah.
His 11th score of the day. Alan Naughton with the free. It's right in front of the goals. This will put his side 2 in front. Alan Naughton kicks the ball straight between the posts. 1-17 all of a sudden to 1-15. And Caltra lead by 2. We have 2.5 minutes of injury time to go here. This is a crucial kick out in the context of this game. Manus Brannock will take the kick out. He goes short. He looks for Dara McInerney, and it's taken by Dara McInerney, and Dara McInerney did well. And eventually it's won by Sean O'Currine over the far side of the field. They're soloing forward. Keno Ferricker is in possession now for Anspidgel. They're trying to work a score here back towards Anthony Olai. He comes inside his man. There's still plenty of time for Anspidgel. Anthony Olai bearing through. He's on an advantage here. Inside goal scoring opportunity. Finian Olai. He's put it wide. He's put it wide in front of the goals, but they were going back for the free. How did Finian Olai put that one outside the post?
Yeah, I don't know. Just an opportunity. I think it was just off balance as he went to pull the trigger, and just an opportunity with Caltra, but they were thank the lucky stars that just went off the post and wide, and
it's gone back for the advantage was being played. This will bring it back to a 1 point ball game. But how in God's name did Finian Olai kick that one to the wrong side of the post?
Unfortunate, but he possibly in the borderline of already carrying there then an opportunity as well going through, but Anthony Kine giving that the free for an advantage for. But look at an opportunity here for Anthony to put this over the bar.
Anthony Olai will take the kick for Anspidgel. this is a chance for him to bring his side back to 1 point between the sides with a minute and a half to go. We've 32-30 on the clock here. Anton O'Lai kicks the ball high in towards the goals. Has it come inside the post? Has it gone between the posts? It has gone between the posts, just about I'd say, but it's gone between the posts. That's 1-5 now for Anton O'Lai. A point between them, 117 to 116. This kick out is vital. There's a minute to go. Oran Lockery will take the kick out. He'll have to go long here. There'll be no way he'll go short here.
Manus was cute enough there in the last turnover. He got the score out to his fullback Dara McInerney, and that's what made that opportunity for the score. These long balls are kind of 50-50 at this stage.
Up they go for the ball is going to break, and brilliantly taken by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field again. Mikey Mulrine off towards Oisin Butler. There's nobody in the goals. Oisin Butler
he has the legs. He has the legs.
Butler still going forward inside. Goal scoring opportunity here for Murray. Back towards Alan Naughton. Alan Naughton off the left goal over the bar. Alan Naughton, 12 points for Alan Naughton. A dozen points for Alan Naughton, but it was Mikey Mulrine again in the middle of the field who caught the ball. 118 to 116. Great score.
Great feeling by Naughton there in the last Mikey Mulrine in the last number of minutes, and again set up the score. And everyone's on their feet here in Tuam Stadium, giving the applause for everyone that's given everything to this team.
There's a sub here, Robbie Green, the goal scorer is coming off. Mark Kelly is coming on. 118 to 116. On Spidgel need a 2-pointer. We've about 30 seconds to go here. That ball is kicked out towards the middle field. Up to go for Naughton wins it in the middle field. It's with Oisin Butler. Oisin Butler now for his side. Oisin Butler has seen a good bit of the action as well. Oisin Butler has a support player. This is Sean Kane. The ball plays off the ground. Sean Kane has it. The 4 minutes of initial time are up. Sean Kane is in position now for Calter. They lead by 2 points. It looks as if they'll be playing senior football next year. Inside towards the wing back, Alan Naughton has the ball back towards the sub that has come on. That sub is Conor O'Neill. O'Neill back to Oisin Butler. Oisin Butler sprays the ball back the field to Luke Cosgrave. Is Anthony Kine looking at the whistle? The time is well up here. Luke Cosgrave puts the ball across the field to Luke Burke. The time is well up. Luke Burke has it 118 to 116. Calter lead by 2. Calter have they won the championship? They haven't as of yet. The referee looks at his watch. It's all over. And Calter are the County Intermediate Football Champions. They've won by 2 points in the end. Robbie Green's late goal sees Calter win the title by 118 to 116. They came late. They came very late. But a brilliant individual performance by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field. Laid the ball inside to Robbie Green. His goal has seen Calter win the County Intermediate Championship 118 to 116. They were disappointed here last year to lose against St Michael's. They'll be playing senior football in Calter in 2026.
Yeah, it's great to see for Calter, a small parish in North Galway, come back into the senior football status again. And I seen Gabriel Naughton, the crowd coming out to him in celebration, and he's driven this team over the line. And they're looking for the aforementioned lads. They came to the front there for Calter, and you're looking at Michael Mulrine, Owen Naughton, and the scoring chief Alan Naughton, master, scoring 12-13 points there. And he's taken over from the threshold of Mike Meehan. He'll have to pass us here from one scoring great to another, but Alan Naughton has written his team into a senior championship with the 13 points.
It was a fantastic game of football. Spittle brought an awful lot to that game. It looked as if they were on their way when Sean O'Curry scored the point to put them 2 points in front. It looked as if they were going to win the intermediate championship at that stage, but Calter finished strong.
They did. They finished strong, and you look at the Green with the goal and the Naughton, the 2 frees there, it made a big difference. And deservedly, I think overall probably Calter deserved to win it, but I suppose the opportunity there, the penalty was kind of controversial enough, Niall, in relation to it, but look, that's what it is. But Calter overcame that, and the last 7 or 8 minutes was all Calter. And again, I go back to the high field of Mikey Mulrine, and it was a spectacle here to be in Tuam Stadium to watching them 2 or 3 catches around the middle.
Yeah, he was exceptional there towards late on in that game, and I suppose they were the fulcrum. He got the last 2 points, the last 2 scores, a goal and a point. He set them up with 2 superb exhibitions of fielding in the middle of the field. Yeah,
when you have forwards inside the full forward line, and like Keelan Murray and Naughton, they need ball and they need primary possession. I suppose in relation to the game, the way it's gone nowadays, like primary possession around the middle, you get a lot more high fielding, and Michael Mulrine really stood up there and Lord of the Skies there himself. And in fairness, Owen Naughton put in some shift as well around the middle for Calter. And when you have a master in chief and Alan Naughton inside looking at a ball like that, he'll score all day. Yeah, I think we may have said Sean Kane came on. It was actually Robert Kelly who was wearing the number 22 jersey. We weren't told that there, but anyway, Robert Kelly wore number 22. But Calter won't mind. They're the county intermediate champions. They were very disappointed last year, I know, to lose to St Michael's in a replay, but now they're going up to the senior grade, and it's going to be a step up for any team to go up at senior grade. We saw Michael's have come back down again, but they have a lot of very good jump players in Calter. They have, in fairness to them, and they've a great tradition, and like Calter, like the last time they won it, like they went up, and 6 years later they went on to win an All-Ireland club title. But look, it'll take their underage structure starting to get strong again. Now, in fairness to them, a lot of work done, and it just goes to show the proof is in the pudding in relation to if you get your foundations right in relation to underage, it makes a big difference. And you see the colours of green and white there out in Tuam Stadium today. They're back into senior football again.
On Spidgale will be disappointed. They kind of had that game within their grasp as well.
They had, but look at it, I suppose if you go down through in relation to the, like, Manus kicked 6 points from place balls in relation to 2-pointers, and they probably didn't get enough scores from play to kind of retribute that kind of last few minutes. But look, as I said, when you get the opportunities like you go in the first half there, we had O'Doon who went through and goal was his opportunity. Maybe he would have pulled the trigger, went for the goal. He took the opportunity to put it over the bar. Small things like that in the county final, you get one opportunity, and look at, I suppose, when Green got his opportunity, he really buried in the back of the net, and that's what won the county final for Caltra.
Ono Kelly will be the man who will receive the John Cotter Cup here in front of us in a few minutes' time. He's the man who was captain Caltra to the county intermediate football championship. I think is we'll be not sure who's the man of the match as of yet, but it was 1 goal and 18 points to 116 in favour of in favour of Caltra. They're the county intermediate champions. The goal by Robbie Green, it was a fantastic strike, wasn't it?
It was, and again, you win prime possession around the middle, but there was a 3-on-2 opportunity, and he said, I'm here and I'm going to take this opportunity for the county final, and bagged it in the back of the net. And he said, like, it disappointed him last week with Haskell-Fona, but he'll definitely enjoy the celebrations around Caltra tonight in Haskell-Fona.
Yeah, Caltra are the county intermediate football champions. They'll be playing senior football in Caltra in 2026. They'll enjoy the celebrations tonight. Unfortunately for Spidgale, they have come up short in this year's county intermediate football championship final. They played exceptionally well. Sean O'Currien's point put them 2 in front, but then a brilliant catch by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field after Robbie Green, and what a goal to win the county intermediate championship from Robbie Green. Caltra are the champions. It finished Caltra 118, Spidgale 116. His side lead by a point, 8 points to 7, and this is Alan Naughton with the free. It's gone straight between the posts, and that's point number 5 for Alan Naughton. At the moment with this one from Manus Brannock. Here he comes with that trusty right boot. Manus Brannock going for the score. Has it come inside the post? Has it come inside the post? It has. Side, and it's 9 points apiece. Is this a scoreable opportunity? Back to Alan Naughton. Naughton has the ball now. Naughton going for the score. Is this a point for Alan Naughton for play? It is. Good score by Alan Naughton with this free now for Caltra. They're a point in arrears. 11 points to 10. Alan Naughton kicks it high. He kicks it straight between the posts. Great score by inside towards Killeen O'Lye. The ball is with Killeen O'Lye. Tries to come inside his man. Is this the equaliser? Killeen O'Lye high. Killeen O'Lye straight between the posts. The sides are level. O'Lye who will take the penalty. The sides are level. 12 points apiece. Here comes O'Lye with the penalty. It's into the back of the net. It's a goal for Anton O'Lye. For Spidgale with this free just outside the 20-metre line. It should be a score for Anton O'Lye. It's straight between the posts by Anton O'Lye, and that's a goal between them. 113 for Spidgale. 13 points for Caltra. Alan Naughton with the kick. It goes in towards the goal. It's a good effort. It's a superb effort by Alan Naughton. It's all 1 point between the time. Oisin Butler puts on the afterburners. He's soloing through. He's gone through the heart of the defence. Butler with a shot. It's over the bar. The sides are level. Great score by Oisin Butler. He added on here as Anton O'Lye takes the free for Spidgale. He's got 1-3 in the second half. Is that about to be 1-4? It is 1-4. It's over the bar. Good score by O'Currien. Is on the ball now. Sean O'Currien is in possession. Sean O'Currien is going to go for a score. Sean O'Currien high. Sean O'Currien, Harold Trasdown on a scorer. The kick out goes from Oran Lockery out towards the middle of the field. There's 2 between them. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Mikey Mulrine. This could be a goal scoring opportunity as the ball is with Robbie Green. Robbie Green bearing down a goal. Robbie Green with a shot. A goal! A goal by Robbie Green into the back of the net.
11th, yeah.
His 11th score of the day. Alan Naughton with the free. It's right in front of the goals. This will put his side 2 in front. Alan Naughton kicks the ball straight between the posts. Time for Spidgale. Anton O'Lye bearing through. He's on an advantage here. Inside goal scoring opportunity. Finning O'Lye. He's put it wide. He's put it wide in front of the goals. But 2:30 on the clock here. Anton O'Lye kicks the ball high in towards the goals. Has it come inside the post? Has it gone between the posts? It has gone between the posts. Just about, I'd say. But it's gone.
The legs. He has the legs.
Still going forward. Inside. Goal scoring opportunity here for Murray. Back towards Alan Naughton. Alan Naughton off the left foot. Over the bar. Alan Naughton. 12 points. Luke Cosgrove puts the ball across the field to Luke Burke. The time is well up. Luke Burke has it 118 to 116. Caltra lead by 2. Caltra have they won the championship? They haven't as of yet. The referee looks at his watch. It's all over. And Caltra are the county intermediate football champions. They've won by 2 points in the end. Robbie Green's late goal sees Caltra win the title by 118 to 116. They came late. They came very late. But a brilliant individual performance by Mikey Mulrine in the middle of the field. Laid the ball inside to Robbie Green. His goal has seen Caltra win the county intermediate.
Come on, Owen, up here quick, we're waiting for you. Come on. Is Joxer here? He is. Come on, Joxer. Come on, Joxer. Come on, Joxer. Ar an céadúil síos le mar Matty Kilroy as Catherine na Palaise chun brona léic na himre Mikey Mulrine ever a Cargay. Ar an céadúil síos an seo bhátham buíochas a gháil go dtí an gáfern faoi an chluthe iontóg spórtúil a bhí agan an seo in stad túm inniu. Chomh leis an spideal ní rá an tá libh sa deara ach tá an cinse go mbeidh sí arás arís na cúnaidé an bhliain se chum. On behalf of Galway Football, I'd like to thank both teams for such a competitive intermediate final today in Tuam Stadium. Both teams were excellent from start to finish, battled right the way to the end. For An Spideal, I'm sure you'll be back again next year. You're a great bunch of players, and I wish you all the best for next year. This year wasn't your year. This year, for a finish, is Caltra's year. I want to thank the sponsors of our intermediate championship, Sweeney Oil, for their kind sponsorship throughout the year. And to our referee, Anthony Kine, and his officials, well done. I thought you did a great job. Fair play to you. To the Tuam Stadium Committee and all involved in Tuam Stadium for having the pitch in such excellent condition for finals at this time of the year. Well done, Tuam Stadium. And to finish, I'd like to just present the cup to the captain of the Caltra team, Omar Kelly.
First of all, I'd just like to echo what was said there, and thanks to Ashley Klein and his officials for a great game. It's not easy to reach the finals, so well done, lads. It's a massive honour for me to accept the cup on behalf of this Caltra squad. Look, we've been pushing out for the last 3-4 years. Intermediate football isn't easy, so we are just so happy to get over the line today. Really want to thank our fantastic management team, our manager Gabriel, our selectors Michael Finnerty, Shane Mokler, Brian Kilroy and Kevin Murray, and our brilliant trainer, and I suppose now he's an honorary Caltra man, Niall Coyne. We went with Niall in January in the Maldron or lower, and he told us no way was he coming back this year, but thanks be to God he changed his mind. Look lads, the commitment you've shown to us over the last 4 years has been unbelievable. You've left no stone unturned, and just we know we wouldn't be here today, so I suppose on behalf of the team and people at Caltra, I wish to say thanks so much. Thanks to Ashley Branley, she's been our physio for the last few years. We've had a serious amount of injuries this year, so Ashley, we've really put you to work, but thanks so much for everything you've done. Thanks to Brendan Egan for all the S&C work over the last few years as well. He's been brilliant. Look, we're really lucky in Caltra. I think our facilities in the club are probably the envy of most clubs in the county, if not the country. And that's really down to our top table and I suppose the community at large. So I want to say a massive thank you to our chairman Jack Kelly, treasurer Johnny Gordon and our secretary Paul Kelly. I know I'm saying John's chairman, but he's stats man and he decorator and he's everything as well. So, Ja, thanks so much. Everything you do really doesn't go unnoticed. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors as well over the last few years for supporting the team, everyone in Caltra, so thanks a million. I just want to say a quick word on Speedale. Look, hard luck boys. We were our year last year. It's not easy losing finals, but look, you're a really good side. There's nothing in it there. I'd say if we played another 5 minutes, it could have been a different result. So I suppose if you're a similar community to us, if you can use this and go on again next year, I'm sure you'll be there or thereabouts. So it's good round of applause. I suppose just lastly on the supporters in Caltra, look, the last 2 years especially, the support we've had has been unbelievable. We've had 2 great years, and look, we are just delighted that we're bringing back the cup this year. Thanks for bringing such young kids and everything. I think every game this year we've had young lads out on the pitch congratulating us, asking us for our football gloves. You can have the gloves now, lads. And look, we'll see you all in Caltra back in Caltra tonight. Caltra Kaboom!
I want to wish Caltra luck in the next round. 2 weeks' time here against Kilmina and Mayo. 2 weeks' time in Jones Stadium.
To be the championship.
Oh, to be honest, I can't believe it. Look, like we were here 12 months ago and things are so different and it's just so sweet to get over the line.
Was it hard to come back this year? I know last year's defeat against St Michael's at Winter Replay, there was nothing between the sides. Was it hard to regroup again and get back?
No, definitely not. We're a really hungry group, and I suppose like last year we were so close. We just thought like if we got things right again and we got back here again, we'd make it count to the final day, and we're so happy we did it.
The championship this year, you started with a defeat against Kilkerran-Clonberne, but since then you have grown momentum.
Yeah, like look, intermediate football is so tight. Kilkerran-Clonberne were well deserving of their victory. Kilkerran-Clonberne were well deserving of their victory in the first round. But I think we were probably lucky that it came the first day out, kind of gave us the kick up the backside to get our act together, and we just kind of progressed from there. I think we got better as the games went on then.
And today, obviously, it was a tight game again. Robbie Green's goal was huge.
Huge, yeah. Robbie's not known for scoring goals. He's more for spoiling than scoring, but I can't believe he scored one today. I'm just so happy he did. And
the game itself was very, very tight. There was nothing between the sides, and when Mikey Moran caught that ball, like, it was a brilliant pass inside to Green. He made no mistake whatsoever.
Yeah. No, sure, Mikey's excellent. Like, Mikey's only, 19, 20 years old, and he's dominating around the middle. He's an animal of a young lad. We're so lucky he's on our team. And yeah, brilliant ball, and look, I suppose Robbie came up clutch there in the end.
You have a lot of fine young footballers in Caltra?
Yeah, huge, loads of young footballers. Like, there's serious work going on in Caltra. I don't know if you heard my speech there, but I was talking about our facilities, but like our underage training, the volunteer work that goes in Caltra, I can't imagine it's better anywhere else in the country. So you can kind of see that's paying dividends now.
Two things from winning today. Obviously, the big one is you're up senior next year.
Yeah, back up senior. Yeah, I think Caltra Football Club is a senior club, and that's where we belong. So.
And in 2 weeks' time, you play Kilmina in the Connacht Championship. It's here again. I'm sure you'd like to win that. I'm sure you've heard stories in the past about the senior team winning Connacht Championships and All Ireland Championships. I'm sure you'd like to get in your own run now.
Yeah, we have a history there in Caltra, but look, we'll enjoy this tonight and probably this week, and we'll think about that then again next week.
Well done, Owen. Congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you.
So there you have the team captain, Owen O'Kelly, the captain of the Caltra team, the county intermediate football champions for 2025.